Must be terrifying if you are the former royal known as Prince Harry, because basically every time you get asked to do something or deliver something, your cachet is exposed as being not necessarily in seniority, you know what I mean? And this is really now the problem for, of course, Prince Harry and his wife, the cable TV actress Meghan Markle. She clearly thought she was buying into something mega big, felt she could become queen or at least take on that role part-time while she jetted off coming up with pots of jam or whatever else she decided she wanted to do. But now there's a bigger reason apparently as to why Meghan decided to abstain from attending what some people suggest she should be at his side, the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games over here in a matter of days. So what was the bigger problem really, and why couldn't Harry solve it? As ever, let me explain. How are you? You all right? Not bad, thank you. Yes, not a bad day today, is it? You keeping all right? Well, no, I'm asking. That's the thing. We should ask each other how we are, shouldn't we? Do you remember when people used to stop you on the street and chat and everything like that? Now, if somebody comes near you, particularly here in London, oh, you're petrified, you know what I mean? Terrifying, really. It's such a shame, isn't it, that that sort of level of converse is gone, you know? And it's a funny thing. There was a debate or a story or something I saw on the news the other day, and it was basically saying that the younger generation, the Gen Z generation now, who don't want to answer phones, they prefer to either reply to you via Snapchat, text or social media. And I found that seriously in my work, you know, if you're calling even a studio or something like that, they just respond back on WhatsApp and you think you couldn't ring me? But nobody apparently wants to chat. It's a good job we do, isn't it? I know I get told off in here, but I like chatting to you. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Yes, absolutely. We'll have another wave. You're right. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Interesting this, because as I said, you know, Meghan really should have made the effort, you know, to get over here and show some support, if not for the Invictus Games that clearly she's grifting upon halfway around the world, as we saw in February when they went over to Canada to launch next year's. It's all very well, isn't it? It's very cherry picking with Meghan, decided on what and will and, you know, how she will get involved in certain things. Love to be front and centre while marching in front of the veterans in, of course, those Primark shorts or whatever she was wearing. But then, of course, when the real work comes, well, no, she doesn't want to stand and listen to her husband deliver some kind of speech inside St. Paul's Cathedral. But apparently things could have been different, and it's all down to one thing, really. That's right, Windsor Castle. Apparently, according to a very well-placed source, she felt that she would only feel secure in the grounds of Windsor, with all of that security and walls and everything. Let's be blunt, Meghan has been desperate to get inside Windsor Castle for many years now, tried many different ways, and this really plays into her princess in the castle routine. I'm not being unkind, I just know this directly. Sadly though, Harry, well, you know, this is the problem, as I say, for Harry. He can't manage to deliver the things that she wants. Clearly that's why she threw herself like a magnet upon the polo player, possibly just looking for some, how shall we say, comfort. Might be the best word, you know what I mean? Perhaps Harry just means well, but simply can't deliver everything that's required. And more importantly, the simple factor she believes of, if she's a royal, minor royal, ex-royal, whatever, if he's coming to London and his father is the king, why can't he secure rooms, literally, in Windsor Castle? Another fail apparently for Harry, and that's one of the reasons, I would say the main reason in fact, why Meghan has decided to abstain from the Invictus coming up. Now, what do you think to that? Rapunzel in the castle with those hair extensions dangling out of a window? Would you have liked to have seen that? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.